Imagine this. You have a client who's interested in your work and wants you to design a product for them. Feel free to get a little excited. The week after you meet the client at a networking event, the potential client sends you a request for proposal. The first thing you need to do is review the request for proposals, or RFP, which includes a scope of work and date to submit your proposal by. A scope of work is a document that outlines the project that you will be completing. It lays out the needs, objectives, timelines, constraints, and any external work you might need to get to complete the project. Next, you want to prepare a proposal to respond to the RFP. A proposal outlines your approach to successfully deliver the work scoped in the RFP. This is where you impress the client with all of the information you've learned about them, the industry, and their competitors. Your proposal also helps to instill confidence in your ability to do the work on time and on budget while meeting the project objectives. Usually, a proposal includes a budget estimate that details the expenses and profit margins that add up to an appropriate cost for your services. Sometimes, a client will want to negotiate this price. It's very important that you have a price that you won't drop below. You have a business and expenses that you have to manage, and devaluing your services can hurt that business. Once the client selects a contractor or freelancer based on their proposal, the client will provide a statement of work. A statement of work is a legally binding document that includes a list of detailed deliverables, their due dates, and a payment schedule. As the contractor, you will need to either agree to the proposed statement of work or negotiate any pieces you want changed. For example, if the schedule for deliverables is faster than what you can realistically turn around, you should negotiate a new schedule prior to signing the contract. The statement of work will also define how and when you'll share in-progress work with your client. This will help you both manage your expectations and get feedback on changes that are needed before finishing the project. Another item you'll want to negotiate as part of the statement of work is a payment schedule. A payment schedule lists expected payment dates and any upfront costs and contingencies. With creative work, you'll want to take some payment upfront. This can vary based on your preferences and needs, but it's normal to get between 40 and 50% upfront. This number can change based on the structure of your payments. If you'd rather have 4 installments, that number could be 25% upfront. Though there are many ways this works, just make sure that you are paid for the work that you do. Now that you've got a better idea of the work and payment schedule, it's time to review the SOW. In some cases, the client might provide the SOW for you to sign. In other cases, you might draft the contract yourself. If you need to draft the contract yourself, there are sites like Nolo, LegalZoom, and Web Design Law that have contract templates and clearly describe the process of creating legally binding contracts. For more complicated projects, it might be better to hire a contract lawyer to draw up your agreement. Now it's time to agree on the contract and sign. Once you and your client have both signed the contract, you can give your new client an invoice for the agreed upon down payment. When you get your first payment, it's time to get to work and meet your deadlines. First clients are great. Sure, it can be a little stressful, but landing your first client is important for your new business. Word of mouth is one of the most powerful tools you'll have. Your first clients can refer colleagues to your services, and they might even agree to give you a shout out on their own social networks or website. Or, in an ideal world, your first clients might come back to you for repeat business. Good luck with your new clients. You're going to do great.